more. Okay. Got this. Okay. Let's go. You got it. Yeah, let's go.
Let me hear you say hey. Let me hear you say hey. I want to hear you say hey. Hi everybody. If you see me looking at my phone at any point tonight, if I forget any jokes, I just want you to know that's not because I'm doing a bad job. That's because I have a bad time with memory. And fuck you for judging me. Hello, wow, we have a sold out audience tonight. This is crazy. Sold out. This is so amazing. This is crazy. I haven't done a drag show in Squamish since I lived in this house. Since I lived here. This is the last time I did it. So this is pretty crazy. Yeah, Squamish Pride for not booking me, but we're cool. What a full circle moment. And I probably know you're thinking, didn't Maria Bamford already do this special? And you're right. Are we feeling good tonight in the audience?
Yeah.
We got our drinks, popcorn, and a beverage. You know, this is pretty exciting because this is actually my Pride show. This is Pride. Gay. We're good with that?
Yeah, good with that.
Good with that? That's good. Also, before we get the show started, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot. I forgot to talk about our sponsor, which is, of course, TD Bank. They just want you to know you can open your checking account. I'm not even nervous. I'm going to do that again.
Yeah.
It's a live show. Anything can happen. I'm going to re-enter. One more time. Christ. So, you're welcome. So, this is a Pride show. Yes. But I just want to mention that we do have a sponsor today, and that is TD Bank. Give it up for TD Bank. Give it up for TD Bank. Amazing people at TD Bank. And they are sponsoring this ally focus. It's not really about the gays, this Pride. Not really about the gays. It's about the allies, you know, LGBTQ plus slaying the world with their natchiness and their sickeningness, whether they're in a ballroom or a living room. And they want you to know you can actually open a checking account whenever you want. You can do it any time of the year. But if you did it right now, that would be kind of gay in a good way. But I also do want to have a formal apology, actually, because their last slogan and campaign did not go so well for Pride, which was spread those cash cheeks, fags. And it was an overreach, and it was offensive, but they did pay me a lot of money. So I think they're great. And what is Pride if not corporate conglomerates profiting off of our trauma and our sadness? Yay! It's just cool. It's like Absolute Vodka. They're like, we know there's a large group of you that are alcoholics, so why don't you pay us? Little homophobic. Or what about those underwear companies that are like, we know you have a hard time with your body image. What if you look like a sexy, beefy muscle man when you put on our little undies and you don't and you cry? Or what if you go to the other thing, which is a restaurant, and they're like, if you're gay, you're gonna love this wonderful burger, and you eat it and then you can't have sex because you have to poop. That one's for the gays in the crowd. I'm sure you both know about that. Well, I mean, I guess it's true for straight too, you know, from the farts and stuff. But like, some people are into farts. If you're into farts, that's fine. I'm not here to judge you or kink shame you. We've already had a rough start. I can't lose any more of you. Please. Okay. Even the furry ones. I'm gonna make it work. I actually had another joke written for TD Bank, which was TD Bank, more like Titty Bank. So it's been a while since I've been able to do stand-up. Not that you can tell, but it's been a minute. And honestly, I've been procrastinating doing this video. I've been so scared about it, but we're doing it, and we're here. We're feeling good. Also, hello Patreon. Hello Patreon. Thanks to all my Patreon members who made this possible. And if you're not a Patreon member, I do love you less, but I'm very thankful that you're watching whenever this is, because who knows? It's me. I don't know when this is going up. So, stand-up voice, let's get this thing started. There's like a blazer. Airplanes, I date teenagers, you know, like, you know. Right? Seinfeld? That's like, okay. So I've been doing drag for 5 years.
Oh.
This is like filmed. Like, we need energy. Okay. 5 years. Oh, we're so proud of our child.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like,
Yeah.
things like that. Okay.
Very proud.
Whatever. It's like pulling teeth. Anyways, so I've been doing drag for 5 years. And I have been struggling with performing for real people again. You know, instead of a live stream at home with 5 stragglers just watching, and they already paid too much and they can't leave the stream, and I'm sweating, and I'm in my bedroom, and I didn't throw out the donair from last night, it's smelling bad. So, you know, I'm adjusting to life as it is now. And that went about as smooth as my quarantine has been. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Aww.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Now, I've never claimed to be a successful comedian, but I've noticed my material is a little mean, and I sort of insult myself a little too much. I am way too hard on myself.
Yep.
Way too hard on myself. So I decided for the next portion of the set, I'm going to be doing some empowering, motivating mantras and what's it called when you say it in the morning in the mirror?
Affirmations.
Affirmations. I was going to say something completely different. I was going to, you know, like the red rum thing in the mirror. And then it's like, it's still you. I can't escape it. But we're going to do some affirmations, some positivity, because that's what we need in this world.
Woo!
Love.
Yes.
A little more love. Am I right, everybody?
Woo!
So, I'm going to imagine this is the mirror. I am whole. I am wonderful. Everyone really, really loves that when I tell jokes. I'm effortlessly beautiful. I only use Aveeno. That's my skincare. That's it. Just Aveeno. You know, crazy. I drink water. You know. I exercise twice a day, and it's not really a chore. It's sort of just like a thing you do, right? When you love yourself. When you love yourself, you take care of yourself, you know? And objectively speaking, I am the greatest person on planet Earth. And I say that every day. I say that every day. And you can tell it's working. Sorry you can't be me. Because I know you see my life, and everyone says all the time, David, you live such a glamorous life. David, I wish I could be you all the time. David, I wish I had your chemical imbalance in my brain. I know you do. Because it gives you a body that looks this good.
Woo!
No, it's not forced at all. You know, again, with the positivity side, I really do a lot of negative shit. And, you know, it does get to the point where it is a little embarrassing. You know, that self-deprecating humor of like, I want to kill myself, I'm so quirky. You know, it gets to a point where it's like, can we chill? Maybe, hold on a minute. Maybe I need to be enjoying myself. And that's when I had an epiphany. An epiphany in French. For our French listeners out there. And I realized I wasn't depressed. I was not depressed.
No?
I was just sad. Because I couldn't myself. Can I say that? Can I say that? Oh my God. Like literally though, like I'll wake up in the morning sometimes and go, excuse me? Train entering come town population, me, myself, and I? Really, I walk around and I'm just like, but just fighting off all these hot people all the time. All the time I'm fighting off these. Everyone just says to me all the time, oh my God, I just want to have the sex with you. I want to have sex with you all the time. And I do it so good when I have the sex because I'm so hot. It's good. It's good. So I'm here with my parents. These are my parents. You went at home. These are my parents. And they've both been so kind to let me do this today in front of them. And it is a little bit of payback and a little bit of resentment for you both being so perfect and so wonderful and so good to me over all these years.
Aww.
Thank you very much. I could see to these. But I really do love you both so much. And I mean, your names are literally Ann and Stan. Hi. Well, what am I going to do to beat that?
There's the cat.
Well, I think that's the end of my set. Up next, we have a very special guest coming all the way from Vancouver. You might know her from her amazing drag name, Amy Grindhouse.
Woo!
Here she is. Let me go get her. Amy, we're ready for you. I'm not ready. Came all the way from Vancouver for this chicken poke gig.
Would you like to share anything about your life story?
Feels like every time I do anything filmed, there's this like weird obsession with the BTS. Like a drag queen getting in makeup. I don't understand it. It's like, this is the worst part of the process. I don't want to fucking see you. You don't want to see it. It's like going to behind the scenes at Disneyland. No one even knows why Mickey is in a suit. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know why Mickey's in a suit. I don't need to know why Mickey's in a suit. Why would I want to know if Mickey's in a suit? If I'm at Disneyland, Why would I give a flying poop who is in the suit? It's a Mickey Mouse. I'm here for the Mickey, not for the person.
Yay! Yay, Amy! Yay, Amy! Isn't he good? Isn't your brother good? Yeah. Your sibling?
Well, next time you see me, I will look 10 billion times better. And I have much better material than that loser bitch David. Ugh. Bye! Oh my god. I wasn't expecting this kind of standing ovation. Ah! Oh my god. Wow. Hello, let's just start with a makeup cam. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh. You know, this actually is the picture they use to diagnose people with depression. They say, does this look familiar? Symptom number 1, you thought this was okay. But yeah, no, this is actually fun. It's inspired by being back in my hometown. But yes, so you know, you start up here, sort of as like a smudgy rudge. You know, what's this going on here? A little bit of color. Ooh, sexy, cool. And then, oh, middle school. Oh, black smoky eye. No one remembers anything. Don't know if we want to, because every time we do, it's a little painful. Further down, kind of a blush, kind of just a smudge. Light nude lip. Get out of here! Guy, get out. Get out. It's not a microbrewery yet. Get out of this town. When I grew up here, honey, it was a pulp mill. Okay. I could give a rat's ass about your gay pornography in my town. I'm not giving up one more vegan coffee shop for your little sex store so you can walk your partner around on a leash. I love gays. I just don't like them in my town. Oh, no, like love gay. Just like, not my child. No, never. Never. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be gay. I don't know if anyone knows that at home. Did anyone tell you? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know everyone's very stressed about it right now. Like, it's okay. It's okay. So I feel like it's been a little stressful because David bombed so hard earlier. That was pretty bad, right? Boo.
Yeah,
We don't like David.
yeah.
I'm not even sure we like the name David anymore. Like, that's a whole other bag of worms. Gender issues, I don't know if we have time for that today, but like, it's a later date. I mean, gender issues. This is, hello, head to toe. This is visual representation of gender issues. No, I'm fine. Like, I'm comfortable. Walking out here, I'm chill. Everything is good upstairs, bitch. I'm comfortable in my body. My sexuality, breezy. Body, beautiful. Gender, timeless, ageless, always defined. Never worried about it. In honor of it being Pride, happy Pride, everybody.
Woo!
I thought I get to have some time off. So I didn't want to write any new material. I don't write new material. I just am gorgeous. I don't worry about it. Why would I worry about it? My brother can write anything and is much funnier than me. And they're filming right now. Give it up for John.
Woo!
I don't want to film. John can. So I thought I would tell some jokes now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went through a breakup recently.
Aww. Aww.
Okay. No, I did go through a breakup, and just as always, I was very chill about it. Very comfortable, very cool. You know what? I don't handle rejection too well. It's not a pattern that I'm particularly proud of. But no, actually it has been interesting getting back into dating. I've been on the apps again. Does anyone hear of Grindr? Okay, so no, that's okay. That's okay. I thought, maybe mom, maybe you had it. You'd make a lot of new friends because as allies, it's important to make gay friends all the time. Make them all the time. Hey, gay. That's a good opener. What's your favorite thing to do with your butt? My child does that stuff too. I don't ask questions though. Kind of pretty. It's not. This is imaginary parents. My parents were so good, I had to invent homophobic parents to have material. I had to invent homophobic parents to have material. This is So, what was I even talking about? But I've been back on the apps. I'm on Grindr. No one has it. Parents are monogamous. Shout out to that. So, I've been back on Grindr again. And it's been interesting because I don't know what category I fit in anymore. I'm not quite, a bear. A little too small. Not quite an otter, not quite, fit, 6-pack abs, and like, don't quite have that vibe. And I'm not a twink either, because, I don't have no body hair. I've developed a new category on the app.
Ooh. It's not on the apps yet.
It's called Fraggle. As a Fraggle, I think it makes perfect sense. I live in a rock. I keep to myself. I write poems. I sing little songs. And every once in a while, someone just comes and shoves their whole hand up my ass. And, it beats the loneliness. But, this time it's been different going back into dating because I've had a bit more experience now. I'm a grown woman. I have lived a life. And one of those things that I have gone through that's made me a better person is stomach worms. Anyone ever had a parasite? I have. And what's crazy is this year actually a few people had stomach worms too, and I felt a little hurt because I was like, this is sort of my thing, step off. But it was crazy because there was like a period of time I couldn't go out without somebody like calling me brave. Like they'd come up to me and be like, Amy, you are so brave for surviving that many worms. They would say, Amy, you are so brave for showing your face in public after talking about this for 3 consecutive years, nonstop, unprovoked, at every occasion possible. They'd say, Amy, you're also really brave for talking about the weight loss portion. considering you gained it all back. And to that I say thank you. I'm braver than the troops. I don't even give a rat's patootie about the troops. Sorry. Sorry, veterans. Amy doesn't even about veterans. That's my whole thing. That's my entire thing. I have one political stance, and that's not to... Actually, I have veterans in the family. I love veterans, and they're great. War, good. Love war. By the way, love war. I don't know if I mentioned that. I have one more joke. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was supposed to go. Do I? I don't have another joke. Yes. Okay, I'll do one more. What is the difference between Amy Grindhouse and a plank of wood?
I don't know.
Not much, but one will make you laugh. Thank you so much. Cheers to you all. Thank you again. And give it up for me. That was so much better than David. That was so much better. I see why I don't do stand-up out of drag. Wow, it sucked. Yeah. I'm going to now come back, and this is kind of unfortunate, but there's sort of a lost family member that we don't discuss. And I know you know, I didn't want to invite him, but he kind of made me. Yeah. So give a lukewarm reception for Uncle Larry.
Larry.
I'm gonna go. Larry! We need you, because it's a different person. It's kind of the gag thing. Oh my god, this is... Sorry. I'm sorry.
Good evening. It's intermission time. And during the next 10 minutes, we invite you to visit our refreshment stand located in the center of the drive-in.
Hey, Stan. Why was 5 afraid of 6? I don't know either. Because that's not the joke. Okay, why was 6 afraid of 7?
I can see it. Her David just...
Yeah, it's genetic.
It's great
Okay,
humor.
why was 6
You gonna finish it?
why is 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, because 7, 8, 9.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're okay. Also, oh my god. Oh god. Do you think was any of that too much?
The show is about to start. Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the show, and please come back and visit us again.
Is he coming?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the comedy show. Are we having many yucks?
Yeah. Woo! Lots of yucks.
My ex-wife is watching this from home, and Merida, just know I'm sorry. So I've been doing comedy now for 30 years. What do you get when a man and a woman copulate?
What do you get?
A big problem. My big problem happened to be my son Darren. Darren left the home around 10 years ago. He said, I lost a father, but I never lost a man, because you never were one to me.
my Darren is a part of the LGBTQ plus community, so I thought I'd do this show to help reach out to the gays. Back in my day, we called them fruitcakes, but we don't use that word anymore. Unless we're talking about the fruitcake as in the dish my wife used to make at Christmas. Never liked it too much, but every time I complained, she said, well, now you know what it feels like to marry you. Disappointing in flavor and texture, and never satisfying sexually. You know, my son Darren did come back for a dinner the other night. He sits down with his boyfriend, and I make a joke and say, which one's the girl? Darren's boyfriend responds quickly and says, well, at least I've got somebody you'd be lucky to have any girl. To which I replied, fair. I made a honey smoked ham for Darren. It was his favorite meal as a child. And I know things have changed between us and the world has gotten very different these days. It's hard to keep up with the texts and the Facebooks and the Twitters. And I tell him, hey there, boy. And he says, that's not my pronouns. And I say, oh. And so I tell them, because them is the pronoun they told me to do, and that's what I do as a father, is I make do, like I do with my tools. Couldn't with my marriage, but that was something I don't want to get into right now. I did tell Darren, you know, I made this honey smoked ham for you. It was your favorite as a child. Darren says to me, you know, Father, I might have wanted the honey smoked ham as a kid, but as an adult now, I think I want respect. I went to the Shoppers Drug Mart yesterday. Sorry. I went there and I ran into that Canadian pop singer Carly Rae Jepsen. I asked her, would you call me maybe? And she said, what do you mean? I said, well, I thought you might, but you never picked up my calls. I guess it wasn't a maybe, it was a no. So one of the things I was thinking about more recently when I was doing my crosswords was some words that are kind of peculiar, and I think that's a good way to end it. What is your the word of the day in Jeopardy was you know, one of the things I do with my stand-up is I don't do notes. Anyways, I thought I might do a song for you all if that's alright.
Sure.
So I'm gonna move the camera so you can see it better, and I'll be right back with a song. This is the bathroom this way. Okay. Nobody answered.
You're getting close. Turn right.
Is it down here?
Yep.
Thank you very much for coming to the last portion of the song. Now, usually what I do here is comedy, but today I'm going to be doing something a little more serious. I've been through a lot this year, as we all have, and wrote a song about introspection. And I'd like to share it with you all now as we go. It's too loud. I went to the river, yes, Yesterday morn, I went to the river on my own. I would go to the river to think of everything. I would go to the river to forget all of those things I just mentioned. I go to the river and I see Maureen and her new king bee. I know there's queen bees, but I'm assuming there might be kings. Fuck! I'm so excited about this.
Okay.
I'm literally sweating over this. I'm dripping sweat.
Plus, isn't his ex-wife Meredith?
Oh, what did I say?
Maureen!
Fuck. I went to the river yesterday morn. I went to the river on my own. I went to the river and saw Meredith and her new man, her king bee, as she was the queen bee of my life. I assume there was a king to a queen. I went to the river yesterday morn. I went to the river on my own. I went to the river to go for a swim. And I brought apples and chocolate milk. It's the end of the song that I had written about Meredith having sexual relations with a man while we were married and asked me to bring her milk and apples. And I'm not sure why she wanted me to see it. Everybody,
Yeah.
thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, we did it. Thanks so much for watching the Amy Grindhouse Pride Show Spectacular. We did it.
Happy Pride!
That was so good. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all to my Patreon members. Thank you all for enjoying that. I loved it. Time for credits. Hit it. I went to the river yesterday morning. I went to the river on my own. I went to the river to forget my problems. I went to the river to forget the problems I just mentioned earlier. I went to the river and I saw Meredith. With her new king bee. I'm assuming there's king bees.
Well, there's queen bees.
So there must be a king. Gender norms, am I right? I went to the river to go for a swim. I went to the river and I brought apples and chocolate milk. Thank you all for watching. It's really good.
You did it!
There's not a lot of eagles this time of year. It's good.